Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Dune Awakening video. We have an update from the recent developer live stream that just ended only moments ago. One of the big important updates that stood out for me was the addition to some new weapons and armor. So there was a few things that they showed, but we're just going to break down the new additions to the weapons and armor that they showed during the live stream. So let's roll it.
This new armor is gorgeous.
in the in the water shippers design, obviously. So there's quite a lot of new loot drops actually.
I think there's like 5 new
From the
ranged
dungeon.
weapons, 5 new melee weapons.
weapons.
Yeah, this is Camille showing them.
Yes, exactly.
And then there's
Okay,
around
so
17
we
new
have our
weapons.
first
Melee
sort of
weapons.
hover.
Yeah, this is Camille.
And we'll pause it there. So we have the Eel's Tooth, a unique blade that restores one's battery pack by 5 each, every attack. This is a very unique concept now. So we have a blade that can restore your own battery pack, a shield boosting knife. Oh my goodness. This is a solo knife, lab runner's dream. You'll just be able to keep your your shield up basically by getting the hits in. So very, very excited for the Eel's Tooth. That's just the first one.
Exactly.
And then there's
So then they show the Leech's Maw, which is a set of dual blades. Now these are currently, everything is grade 0, so the base damage isn't very high. But if you look at the tooltip, the unique dual blade drains a target of power. So this is the first static needle, if you will, of the dual blade world. So this is a power pack draining set of dual blades. So the electric eel, what is it? Electric eel? I've already forgotten the name.
5 new
From the
ranged
dungeon.
weapons.
The
5
eel
new
boosts your
melee
power,
weapons.
and
Yeah,
the
this is,
blades drain the
Camille
enemies. So
showing
the
them.
eel's tooth. That's
Yes,
right.
exactly.
The eel's tooth. Gotta remember
And
that.
then there's
The Leech's Maw
around 17 new augments
drains a target's power.
as well.
Okay. So then we have the Hateful Barker, which is a LMG. It's very inaccurate, says the tooltip. And it makes up for that, though, with a 25% bonus damage. So the guys were, theory crafting here that this could be a potential boss melter because it's inaccurate, but you don't sort of need accuracy if someone else is taking the aggro and you can just lay those darts into the boss. So that's interesting.
There's
The
a
2
lot of
chest
things.
pieces and the
Hateful
helmet as well.
Barker.
Yeah.
Which you get by
The Spitting Cobra. This is probably one of the most exciting ones. This is a unique assassin modified disruptor, causes poison buildup with every hit. Poison buildup with every hit. Does this mean that we have stacking poison? Does this mean that we have the ability to start applying more poison than a single dot? This is interesting. The Spitting Cobra. Very curious to get our hands on that one.
international mission.
So the Hell Fury pistol. It's a unique snub-nose heavy pistol, causes fire buildup on hit. It's a fire disruptor pistol. No, it's just a heavy snub-nose. I'm sorry, it is not a disruptor. It is a heavy snub-nose that causes fire buildup on hit. Interesting. Yeah, will these be viable though? That's the thing.
Like there's an actual
Because poison and fire have been a bit underwhelming, from the player perspective onto the NPCs. But maybe that's about to change now with these weapons. Okay, next, the Prescient Edge. So it's a unique rapier that causes bleed on every successful parry. Holy. So we now have the perforator of the blades. Wow, the Prescient Edge. Very cool.
thing you
All
have
right.
to do.
Yeah.
Then, do they show
It's
them
a
all?
part of the
I think
progression.
they
but,
do.
yeah.
Okay, the branding blade. This unique sword causes burn buildup with every hit. This every hit is interesting, right? Every hit, this sword builds up fire.
In the update.
The branding blade.
There's a lot of cool new drops as well available in the dungeon.
Oh.
And again, I think it's
So they skip. There's 3. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they missed some of the weapons. But here we have the combat exoskeleton chest piece. So This is a heavy armor that grants 10% melee damage
It's very cool
to the
that
wearer.
we really see as well
Holy.
that we are now introducing
Exoskeleton.
a little more complex boss.
So then we have the Phantom Whisper. Now this is a unique check space that grants detection speed. Does it say if it, oh, it's light armor. So this is light armor that grants a 5% detection speed reduction. So potentially a a sabotage running through the dailies kind of
Fights as well and mechanics
armor
and
set.
things, and that's definitely something that we're gonna build
With the
upon
Phantom
more.
Whisper helm. Again, 5% detection speed, so that's probably across the set.
Gone and
Yeah, the boss system that we built the foundation for in
Ooh, the Blind Fury. So it's a unique rifle that sacrifices its scope for slightly faster reload, slightly faster rate of fire, and holds 5 ammo. It sacrifices its scope. So I wonder how that fires like compared to the Regis. Because the Regis triple shot is considered no scoped, right? So that's interesting. The Blind Fury. This is not a poisoner though. It's a heavy dart, holds 5. Okay, the Blind Fury.
1.3 update has been, we've just
Okay, the Angry Adder. It's a unique rifle modified to do poison. Okay, so to do poison damage. It's interesting how it's not worded that this does poison damage with every hit, whereas the Disruptor and the Knife do. Interesting. Rate of fire
continuing
333.
to build on top
Again,
of that.
these are all
And
level
it's
zeros.
really fun to see what the team can do with it because they're just surprising you. Hey, I did take this mechanic that we had and this mechanic that we had, and then I added this element, and suddenly you have a whole new way of.
Guys, there you go. Just a quick breakdown there of the potential new weapons that are coming. Kind of excited to get our hands on those, but just wanted to make this video and do a quick breakdown. And if you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one.